what up, YouTube? Trying something new right there with the new intro for you. Check out the sound system on the Teslas. They're pretty fucking savage. Anyway, the topic of today's video is dating, and I want to talk about dating because I keep seeing on the internet this argument about between men and women whether who should pay for the date, the first date, right? It's just the silliest, most trivial thing. It's the most trivial matter that I can't wrap my head around, that you're gonna sit there and waste time. And not only that, I mean, they're going out of their way to film the interaction and have an argument so that the internet can, oh my gosh, I can't believe they, like, who's gonna pay for the dinner? Oh my goodness, it's such a difficult question. Listen, it's so fucking simple. If you haven't figured this out yet, you have some work to do. Like, you have some serious inner reflection to look back at your life and see where you're at. If you're over contemplating whether or not you can afford the dinner or whether or not you should pay, it's not whether you can afford it or not. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't afford to take women out. I'm very poor. So the question goes, oh, well, you shouldn't be dating at all. And I say, fuck that. I still want to make a connection with someone and possibly lead to a long-term relationship as long as the girl's right for me. I'm not going to price myself out of the market just because I can't afford a $50 to $80 to $100 to $120 to $200 meal. If that's such an issue, then make the first date at the beach. Go to the park. Bring some pub subs. You can afford a pub sub, right? A sandwich from the sandwich shop and maybe a bottle of wine, right? You can't afford that as a man. There's something fucking wrong with you. You know, Tristan Tate said it best. He was the first person I ever heard describe it in this way. And you should be embarrassed if you can't take a girl out for a $200 dinner and you're gonna question your entire life's work based on that one time going out. It's so dumb. Hold on, I'm looking out for cops. And some slow traffic here. But, you know, hold that thought for a second because I kind of lost track of where I was going. What did Tristan Tate say? The woman is basically giving you, oh, that's the other argument that I keep hearing. Oh, it's obligated for women to have sex on the first date. Dude, you must be fucking retarded. Honestly, you must be stupid as fuck. It's not obligatory for a woman to open her legs on the first date. You're going there because you have the opportunity to potentially go out. I mean, to potentially have sex. The opportunity to have sex. Nowhere is it written since the dawn of time, is a woman forced to fuck you just because you're hanging out with her. If she chooses out of consent to do it, that's on her. And I've spoken to many young women who have openly said, I always have sex on the first date, no matter what. And it doesn't bother me. I mean, the guys don't stick around. Well, lady, that's your fault. Well, you don't have to do it, no matter what he says. That being said, also, guys, you got to be smart. You know, if she's not putting out on the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh date, come on, move on. You have a goal, right? You want to get laid. You want to get to know this girl. You want to know if everything is suitable, right? Not just going out. You want to know if the sex is good, etc., etc. So move on. If by the seventh date she hasn't put out, then get a clue, bro, and don't be a simp. She likes somebody else. It's that simple. It's very simple. And back to who should pay for the date. Basically, if I'm a guy and I am a guy and I invite a girl out, I invited her out. If you invite her out, the date's on you, buddy. You're paying for that shit because you invited somebody out. If I invited my friends out and I was begging them, hey, come out, have a beer, guess who's buying fucking the first round or the first few rounds of drinks? You are. So that's the equation. 1 + 1 = 2. It's very simple, gentlemen. You invite a girl out, expect to pay. Plain and simple. And don't give her a hard fucking time because she went out of her way to go out with you. And now you want to pay. Now you want her to pay for half or the whole thing just because she's hinting at that you're being overly sexual and she doesn't want to hang out anymore or whatever. Who cares? You went on the date. You found out there's no chemistry. Next. Okay? If you're a man of abundance and you have options, that's why it's tough, because you see, guys don't have many options these days. So they rely on the one chick that they get to see per month, if they get to go on a date that month. Not the case. Women, you must understand the struggles. You must have some empathy for young men today. All right? Stop being a poor judge of character and stop complaining. Just pick the right guy who you think, if you're texting him back and forth, you can't even get a clue of how he's like. You need to show up in person, see what he's like, and then it's up to you if you want to keep seeing him. But don't price yourself out of the market. Don't be silly about this. All right? This is so simple. If he's inviting you over his house for the first date as well, I mean, that's up to you. How many girls have done that where they just come straight to the crib on the first date and they have Netflix and chill? How many times, women? Talk to your women then if it's such a problem and be reasonable about it. We all have needs and desires and wants in life. There's no reason we should be biochemically deprived of companionship and connection. It makes no fucking sense, and it'll be the downfall of society. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about here for a few minutes. We got some videos dropping soon. If I'm shirtless because I was doing some landscaping today, made some money. So we're finally getting back on our feet. Thank God. I'm ready to kick butt. And then hopefully I'll find some cuties to take out and I won't fucking complain about paying for dinner because I never fucking had to. It might be annoying. Yeah, well, that wasn't worth it. I spent $200 just for her to reject me. I get it, guys, but it's about the opportunity to hang out. There is no rules that say it's mandatory to have sex. That's between two consenting adults. Let's be mature here. Come on, wake up. If you invite her out, you're paying. If she invites you, she's paying. If she invites you to her house, you would expect for her to provide for you by any means. Maybe she wants you to come over to fuck her brains out. Are you gonna say no? Absolutely not. But you're the one that's got to live with that choice. Okay? Ladies, another reminder. Remember, I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I've seen the poorest, ugliest guys going out with hot chicks. I've seen it in front of me. I know it's real. There's women there's chicks who sleep with dudes living in their mom's basement and they're fucking hot. And these guys who are out here working hard, making a living, staying in shape, we're getting ostracized and canceled. Fucking wake the fuck up, women. Pay attention. Don't be so silly and immature. All right? You just have a bad understanding and a bad education. That's all it is. Your father failed you and spoiled you, and so did your mom. And they didn't teach you about reality for what it really is. Wake the fuck up. All right. Talk soon.